Just sit and watch your friends. We'll set up for that. And then don't forget that we'll have a nice little intermission at the middle point after the two soloists, because that's when the costume contest occurs. So we're here. All right. Cool.
So during the intermission, you go towards the middle?
Yeah, the intermission. There will be a lot of people, hey guys, there will be a lot of people moving around backstage, so I wouldn't leave too much there. I might put him like, or horns, I might put him in the 125, or have him figure out. Sorry? This one.
This one? And which way, am I hearing it coming from that speaker?
Yes. So what's going to happen is we'll do that sound check real quick. That speaker's going to be over here. Okay? It's going to be right by you. So even while you're playing, it'll be here. Okay? So can we move? And then these safe. They can stay. I mean, yeah. And that way, we don't even have to change anything. Put the solos right here.
Oh, cool.
Okay?
These
So
two
just
on
move
this?
this.
Kind of over closer to where they are.
Yeah, so just move this a little bit. That's a motion I tell. So he's.
And when the soloist is done, that chair is going to go right here.
Okay.
Yes, that speaker needs to be closer. Lyle's going to do a quick sound check of this, please.
Yes.
It's the same one I played on Recital.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's fun. Is this okay? Or do you want?
We'll see how it works. Do you need to also do a sound check first, or?
No,
Okay.
Did you want this mic out there?
How long do you want me to do this? How long do you want me to do the sound check for?
It's up to 2 minutes, yeah.
Keep going.
Al, we need to get a sound check done.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, man. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Just let me know when it's all fixed up.
Buenos días, ¿cómo amaneciste? La comida ya está lista, ven a comer.
Me encantó la comida, gracias.
Hi everyone, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. We're just a couple minutes behind, but we're excited to get started here in just a moment. Usually sound check. Okay. We'll clap for him in just a moment. We're just getting everyone set up on stage. Thank you so much for coming this evening. My name is Dr. Zach Corpus. I'm the Assistant Professor of Practice for Tuba and Euphonium here at the University of Memphis. And this is our last event for Octubafest 2025. So it's really exciting. We're trying some new things out this year. Some of you are participating in our costume contest. We have our wonderful judges down here who we will introduce momentarily as soon as we get to the intermission. First of all, we're going to start with a couple of our soloists. We typically have a studio recital every year or every semester. And this year, there's a few too many to put on our studio recital. So that is November 12th. So if you're free November 12th at 7, come out here again. We're not going to have the whole ensemble. We'll have individuals play. They're pieces that they're going to play for their juries, which is their final exam for their lessons for the semester. And we have a couple daring individuals who said, you know what, Dr. Corpus, we want to play on day one. Or I guess rather, I probably kind of told them they were playing on day one. But come say, come saw, right? So we're going to welcome, first of all, the program also is online. If you look in when you came in, there is a QR code for the program that can be found at memphis.edu/music. Our first person on the program is going to be one of our freshmen tour performance majors from Arkansas. Please help me welcome Alucard Simpson.
Today I'll be playing the fantasy for you. Malcolm Mutter has many pieces called the fantasy, but this one is just for the tuba.
It's really hard in your first year in college to get up in front of a group and play, especially without a pianist there to back you up. So we're really proud of him and the progress he's made. Our second person is going to be Lyle Stevens. He is a tuba player, music education major from Kentucky. And Lyle will be playing another unaccompanied, however, with electronics piece called Un Dia en la Vida. And after that, we'll have just a couple minutes where we'll have our contest entries. If you would exit and go around the back here with AC, our person running the competition back there, and come to the back of the stage. Everyone else have a quick moment and grab a drink of water or a quick restroom break. And then we will begin with the costume contest portion. And what we'll do is, for those of you who are here who are not judges or who are not entered in the contest, AC has some QR codes. If you would take your phone, we would appreciate if you would vote for People's Choice Award. So your favorite costume that you see tonight. I think we have 3 or 4 costumes, which is great. And our judges will obviously award first, second, and third place, but we also want you to speak about which costume you like the best. There's no particular criterion, just whichever one is absolutely your favorite. All right? So our next tuba player will be Mr. Lyle Stevens.
La comida, gracias.
You wanna play?
tomar un café?
Sí, buena idea. ¿Y con un pan de dulce? ¿Y una buena película?
Bueno, creo que ya me voy a ir a dormir.
Sí, yo también. Nos vemos mañana.
Ok, hasta mañana. Te queremos mucho.
Yo también.
All right, everyone. So, we'll just take a couple minutes, quick water break. Use the bathroom real quick if you like it. If you are a costume contest person, if you go find AC and come around here to the back, and we'll get ready for our illustrious judges to pick a winner for tonight's contest. Okay, great. So take a couple minutes in the watch that I bought off Amazon for $3, and we'll see you in just a second. Testing. Ooh, hello. All right. All right, well, everyone, well, thank you so much for coming tonight. Like I said, we have a fun evening. There's a couple more pieces left for you. But before that, we thought it'd be fun, just something we're experimenting with this year, also to get more people to come to concerts, to have our costume contest. We have 3 contestants tonight. But before they come out on stage, I do want to introduce our illustrious panel of judges. So, first of all, over on my far left, your right, we have Dr. Megan Gray. Dr. Gray, oh, yeah. Dr. Gray is our visiting assistant professor of voice, not alto, right? Yes, alto voice. And she's performed several times with the Metropolitan Opera, I believe, and has an extensive experience with wearing costumes on stage and judging costumes. So she also works with our opera program quite extensively. Our second judge in the middle, Miss Heather Thompson. Heather has, as I've been told, watched every season of Project Runway. And also, the last time that we were in Kansas City together, from what I've been told, with my best friend, binged RuPaul's drag show. So, is quite familiar with fashion and things of that nature. And then, of course, for any Halloween judging panel, we must end out with someone else. Our third judge, Miss Adeline Graham. You have to have a kid judging a Halloween costume contest, right? And so Adeline is a violinist, a member of the Memphis Youth Symphony program, and I believe a crazy doctor? Question mark? Yes, okay, cool. So she herself is in a costume, and I was trying to do Mr. Monopoly, so I hope it's coming off pretty well. I know, right? I should have put like some money on here or something, right? I actually bought a monocle, not gonna lie. So, thank you for coming tonight. We'll make this quick. And remember, once you have the QR code, that you can help us by voting for our People's Choice Award. All right? And actually, People's Choice Award, I guess, could be anyone. It could be me, it could be AC, it could be any of the tuba players. Whoever you want it to be could win People's Choice Award. All right, so our first contestant, contestant number 1 will please come out on stage and give us a wave. Contestant number 1 is going to be Princess Celestia. Is it Celestia or Celestia? Celestia. So Princess Celestia. Celestia, if you'll show us your costume. Anything you want to say about your costume?
Not really. I'm an alicorn. My little sister is also in the crowd. She's supposed to be Princess Luna, but she didn't dress up.
Come on, Princess Luna. All right. So what is an alicorn? I don't know. A mix of a unicorn and a Pegasus. I have learned something new tonight, everybody. All right, thank you. Let's have another round of applause for contestant number 1. Give you a moment to collect your thoughts. Let the judges write some things. I asked Addie what she was going to do earlier. She said, I'm going to be very judgy. And I'm like, all right, perfect. All right, can we have now contestant number 2, please? Oh. Thank you. So contestant number 2 is Mary Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. And for context, she was a witch and one of the Sanderson sisters. She wears orange and burgundy, a mix and match burgundy corset, and an apron. So contestant number 2, everybody. Anything you can tell us about your costume?
I would have my sisters around here, but you know, they had to go on witching hour. I smell children. Not without my sisters.
Our judges should be very afraid, right? Thank you. Contestant number 2. All right, give you a moment. Write some notes if you need to. Our judges, give them a second. I didn't prepare any jokes for this, so sorry. I fail at the MC part. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, here's contestant number 3. in true frat boy fashion. So contestant number 3, the costume name and description is Frat Boy. So everybody, here we go. Contestant number 3, is there anything you'd like to tell us about your costume?
Yeah, I'm from Uzma Kappa. Uzma Kappa. Yeah, that's my frat. I'm here to party.
It's party time up in here. All right, everybody. Thank you, contestant number 3. All right, and that was the final contestant for tonight. Of course, we'd love to do this in future years as well. So, as you all know, come back next year for more costumes. If we can get like 10 or 12, that would be awesome. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So it does not just have to be students from the School of Music. Anyone can participate. Maybe next year Addie can come up on stage for, she has some pretty awesome costumes usually every year. So we're excited about this. Our wonderful judges will complete their sheets and then give them back to AC. And in the meantime, we're going to bring our tuba and euphonium players back for the second half and get you rocking with some music. And at the very end of the concert, as soon as we're done with the piece Dracula, we will announce our winners, and there is a cash prize as well, right? So don't forget, next year, bring your costume and join us for Octubaween 2026. Thank you, judges. Here we go. Let's get the tubas back on stage. And we also have a round of applause for our judges one more time. So thank you for sticking around for the second half. This next portion is going to be our tuba ensemble, the Bottom Line Tuba and Euphonium Ensemble. We're excited. The group has a lot of fun things planned for the next semester and the next year. We're planning to attend the 2026 Southeast Regional Tuba Euphonium Conference at the University of Georgia. And we just came back recently, I shouldn't say recently, it's almost 9-10 months ago now. We attended the Washington, D.C. Army Band Tuba Euphonium Conference at the end of January, beginning of February. So we're very excited to have you all here. This first piece was written for the 50th anniversary of our international organization, the International Tuba Euphonium Association. It was written by a colleague of mine from the University of Central Arkansas and Indiana University, Gail Robertson. This piece is called Golden Fanfare because 50th anniversary is the golden anniversary. So enjoy Golden Fanfare. switching around is going to be one of my favorite pieces on this set. So this piece is by a composer named Kimberly K. Archer, and is entitled Bolero. So you might think, oh, that's the one with the drum at the beginning and all that fun stuff. And it is, but it also isn't. So this is a piece that is based off of the famous themes of Bolero. Our operatic friends will enjoy this one. There's also those of us who enjoy, for instance, the snapping of West Side Story and some of that will also have a good time. This one takes those famous themes and just mixes them around a little bit and kind of has an enjoyable time playing around with different styles. It has a 60s doo-wop style. There's sort of that 1950s there's a lot of fun little kind of like juxtapositions of what you would traditionally think of bolero as. So please enjoy Kimberly K. Archer's Bolero. So, the second to last piece, I'm really excited for the last one. You guys are going to love this last one. It's going to feature one of our euphonium players as well. The second to last one is called Afterthoughts. It's a fairly new piece. And Afterthoughts is a really neat exploration of, you can kind of tell by the name of the piece, of dying. I thought it was appropriate for Halloween. Yes, I know. We tuba euphonium players, we love dark pieces, right? So some examples of some things you're going to hear in this piece. There are several sections throughout the piece. They're not movements per se, but you'll see this when you hear it. So it starts with some solos, and you're going to hear throughout the piece, there's some sections that go bum, 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 ba, kind of to imitate the idea of the heart slowing down, and then you hear that flat line idea. So it's kind of a motif that goes throughout Afterthoughts, right? And there are a few moments in this. The first part is called Lost in the Darkness, and then Towards the Light, and then you have a section At the Gates. There's one called Falling Away, and at the very end you start to hear the heartbeat come back. So it's sort of like this kind of interesting examination of what happens when that occurs. So this piece by Jonathan Oliver is called Afterthoughts. piece, really excited for. This one is going to feature one of our soon-to-be graduates. So Miss Sophia Rivera came to us from the University of North Texas a couple years ago, and she is now in the, about to be in the final semester of her doctoral studies. So we're extremely excited. It's the hardest, for those of you who have not done that before, this is the hardest time. But she's been a champ, she's been rocking it, and she came up and said, hey, I'd love to do Dracula. So Dracula is a really fun, also Dracula. Your costume. So, backstage, I was standing back there, and Al walked in, and I was like, oh, okay, it's Halloween. It's official now. Yeah. And fun fact, I learned this year. Al is Dracula backwards. So kind of a cool little fun thing for Dracula. So this is Al's favorite piece too. But Sophia's going to come up, and she's going to solo with us on this piece called Dracula. And we also want to recognize and thank our percussion friend from the percussion studio, Mr. Chris Palmer. So this piece, as I mentioned, with a lot of the stuff we're kind of playing tonight, bolero sort of is different than you would expect. This one also is a little bit different. You don't get to hear euphonium solos all that often, so this is a really cool chance. There's going to be some funk and some groove and some really neat things, and you're going to hear Sophia play some really kind of fun. I just really enjoy this. It's a lot of fun. And she's going to use some extended techniques and really wow us tonight. So without further ado, this is Curtis Peacock's Dracula, and then as soon as that is over, we'll get the group off stage, and then can we get our costume contestants backstage after this is over, and we'll bring them out, and we will announce first, second, and third, and congratulate our costume contest winners. So, Miss Sophia Rivera on Dracula. We're going to exit stage, and we'll bring the costume contest winners back around to the back door and up on stage and see who won our costume contest. And then, afterward, this is the part I'm sure you all stuck around for, we're going to go celebrate Sophia by going over into MU 125, and I have purchased like 500 pieces of chocolate and suckers and all that good stuff. And cookies. Heather was there when I bought them. So, if they're not the one chocolate you like, blame her, right? But we'd love to have you join us for a little Halloween candy, and thank you for coming this evening. All right. Test. Ooh, all right. So, again, thank you everyone for coming out this evening. We'll make this last part short and sweet. I do want to say thank you for spending your time with us here at the School of Music. So, there's a couple more events coming up this week. Tomorrow, I believe on the 30th, is, I don't remember what it's called, but the Flutes are having their spooktacular evening on Thursday night. And, of course, we have an opera coming up in November something? Okay, so Dr. Gray's voice recital will be on November 7th. So we've got lots of events. This is recital season at the School of Music here in the last couple months because everybody is doing their senior recitals and their degree recitals. And then May and April are even worse. No, I shouldn't say worse, are even more busy. Busier, whatever, okay. But thank you for coming. We hope you join us with your costumes next year. I want you to know it doesn't take too long if you're just kind of sitting at home and you find something in your closet. I bought this set of tails to play an orchestra concert 2 years ago. It was the only time I've ever worn it, and I said, by gosh, Zach, you spend $150 on a coat, you're going to wear it more than once in your life. So it became a Halloween costume. And then, of course, you can go to Amazon and buy a monocle and a pocket watch if you really want to. So I encourage you guys to have a little fun with Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. When I was in high school, I was in drama, and I took my forensics medals, and I turned myself into a Viking with medals all around myself, and I had a sword and everything was cool. So, without further ado, though, let us introduce, I can't put this in my eye. I'm not going to worry. Okay. I'm going to introduce our winners for the evening. Thank you again to our judges, Dr. Megan Gray, Miss Heather Thompson, and our visiting judge, Miss Adeline Graham. And next year you get to enter the costume contest, okay? Good. And you got to bring the Ursula with you from the front yard. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll start with our third place winner. So third place is $20, and this fancy dancy Canva-made certificate for the third place of the 2025 Halloween costume contest. Third place goes to our frat boy, Haley Morano. Don't forget the money. All right. Second place, and don't forget our contestants don't leave backstage yet. We still have the People's Choice Award at the end. Second place goes to, all right, our, I forgot the name, Princess Celestia, Catherine Dacus. And then our first place winner, our Hocus Pocus witch, Miss Carla Ship. One more round of applause, everybody. One more round of applause. Right. And then our final Your Choice for the evening, the People's Choice Award, goes to Princess Celestia, Miss Catherine Dacus. Thank you, everybody, for coming this evening. We hope you had a wonderful time, had a lot of fun with us. I just thought this would be a great time to have some Halloween cheer and a good time. Oh, don't forget one other thing coming up this semester, which is not part of the school or semester. December 13th at, I think it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon at Crosstown Concourse, we have Tuba Christmas. So come join us for Tuba Christmas. We'll play all your favorite Christmas and holiday tunes and have a good old time down there. It's not part of the university, but it's something we do every year. We're doing it for like 52, 53 years. But come join us December 13th for Tuba Christmas, everybody, and November 12th for our final studio recital. Thank you. Go eat some candy and chocolate, okay?